Hello friends, welcome to Just 10 Minutes, myself Vivi. Today in this video let's learn more about cloud models and cloud types. Not all clouds are the same and not one type of cloud computing is right for everyone. Hence, different models exist from various cloud providers. Primarily we have three cloud types. The first one is public cloud, the second one is private cloud, and the third one is hybrid cloud. In a public cloud, all hardware, software, and other supporting infrastructure is owned and managed by the cloud providers. You access these services and manage your account over the internet and pay rent for this usage to the cloud vendors such as Azure, AWS, or GCP. The main advantage of the public cloud is that it saves cost for an enterprise or a cloud customer, as enterprise or a cloud customer need not purchase his own hardware or application infrastructure and free from managing it. Private cloud. A private cloud refers to provisioning compute resources such as hardware or storage and other infrastructure from one's organization own data centers on their own private network. Private cloud can be physically located on the company's on-site data centers, or sometimes the organization pay third-party service providers to host their private clouds. The main advantage of the private cloud is that it delivers a higher level of security and privacy through company firewalls and internal hosting. Hybrid cloud. Hybrid clouds combine public and private clouds bounded together by technology that leverages the resources of both the clouds to create a flexible, secured, and cost-optimal infrastructure. The main advantage of the hybrid cloud is that it gives company higher level of security by the way they want, besides elasticity of our resources or infrastructure of the public cloud when in need. The three cloud deployment types that we just discussed are majorly supported by three cloud providers such as Azure from Microsoft, AWS from Amazon, and GCP from Google. Now let's move on to cloud models that we have. The first one is infrastructure as a service, and the second one is platform as a service, and the third one is software as a service. In infrastructure as a service, you need not focus on network and architecture, and in a PaaS or a platform as a service, you more focus on application development. And in a SaaS or software as a service, you just should know how to use the software. With infrastructure as a service, you rent IT infrastructure such as servers and virtual machines, storage, networks, operating systems from cloud provider on a pay-as-you-go basis. In this, you will not worry about infrastructure and its maintenance. Infrastructure as a service, the cloud provider manages networking, storage, servers, and virtualization. That is nothing but the cloud provider gives us a bare mission, and it is up to us, we having our own operating system, runtime, and our application and data. The three main advantages of we opting infrastructure as a service from any of the third party or a cloud provider is that it reduces a capital expenditure and optimizes costs. It reduces some maintenance of on-premises data centers, and it also is very flexible to scale your IT resources up and down with the demand. Few of the business scenarios could be like test and development, as we do not need test and development environments 365 days running. Hence we can release the resources once the test and development is done. The next one is lift and shift migration, the storage, backup and recovery, and high performance computing. It is not always possible for us to procure high performance computing resources immediately as and when we need. With infrastructure as a service from a public cloud provider could provide us any amount of performance computing just in minutes or seconds. Platform as a service or PaaS refers to cloud computing services that supply on-demand environment for developing, testing, delivering, and managing software applications. PaaS is designed to make it easier for developers to quickly create a web or mobile apps without worrying about setting up or managing the underlying infrastructure, such as servers, storage, or network and databases that are needed for development. In simple, if we need to say, it allows us to focus on our application development rather than worrying about infrastructure and runtime. In PaaS, the cloud provider manages networking, storage, servers, virtualization, operating system and its patching, middlewares and runtime like Java or web servers that are required for your application to run, whereas you manage applications and its data. The PaaS model has several advantages and it's known for its cost effectiveness, and it saves time, and it improves the speed to market. It is future proof and it dynamically scales, highly secured and flexible. Common PaaS scenarios. Development framework. PaaS lets developers create applications using built-in software components, and it allows the developers to focus more on the application development rather than non-functional requirements such as scalability and high availability. Analytics or business intelligence. The tools provided with a PaaS allows the organizations to analyze and mine their data to find some insights and predictions. In software as a service model, you do not manage anything, or rather it is the cloud provider who manages everything from infrastructure to application development to application deployment, scaling, availability, data and everything. All that you need to know is only how to use that application over the internet. Advantages of this software as a service model are a cost and time reduction. A cost in the sense you are only going to pay for what you use, and time reduction in the sense you will not manage or develop the software. Access anytime and anywhere. You can access this software anywhere on any device, and it is pay as you go. One of the business scenario for the software as a service model is that you need a product immediately without much spending on it. Few of the examples are like Microsoft Office 365, Zoom, GitHub and Google Workspaces. Thank you folks. If you like it, please share, subscribe and comment. Happy learning.